Support for the Anything Show with Jean-Francois comes from our friends at Imagine Golf, the #1 golf app for the mental game. Now, if you don't know, golf is a head game. 90% of golfers never put any time into improving this aspect of their performance, and it shows. So this is where Imagine Golf steps in, and trust me, they got the reputation to prove it. With over 200,000 downloads, over 3,000 5-star reviews, a 4.9-star App Store rating, and over 350 snackable audio lessons, visualizations, and drills. Let me tell you, it's easy to start working on your mental game today. And you need to tune in on the app to the Imagine Golf giveaway show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a chance to win some awesome prizes. In fact, the recent winner won her choice of 30 by 20 print from the library of Gary Lisbon Golf Photography. So, if you're a golf enthusiast looking to apply your noggin to the game, download the Imagine Golf app today, because imagine what's possible.
From the Big Heavy World Studios in Burlington, Vermont, this is the Anything Show with Jean-Francois. I hope you know what you're in for.
All right, let's do this. It's Saturday, March 20th. Jean-Francois here at the Big Heavy World Studios in Burlington, Vermont. My partner in crime, Main Squeeze Mary, calling in from either Burke or Newport. Which is it, Mary?
Burke it is.
Burke it is. Her family's house in Burke, Vermont. We got a great show coming up for you guys. We have conversation and music from infamous former American Idol contestant Corey Clark. His song Naughty Boy is number 60 on the National Radio Media Base chart. So we'll be checking in with Corey about that. And our celebrity gossip. Oh my God, Mary's favorite people, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. They're getting a lot of complaints about their Grammys performance. That's going to be interesting to talk about. In our viral videos, Mary, a woman is going to tell us why we should poop backwards. Huh? Come on.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I know, which is why we have to talk about it. And for our Ask Anything segment, we're going to ask what toy or game from your childhood would be unsafe today. In our headlines, we're going to ask ourselves, why are adults drinking out of baby bottles? And right now, yeah, I know. Listen to I know. This is going to be a crazy packed show today. I'm so excited for it, Mary. Listen to the Anything Show with Jean-Francois on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Like and follow us on Facebook.com/The Anything Show and on Instagram @Anything Show Francois. Hey, I got Anything Show with Jean-Francois shot glasses and keychains. So DM me if you are interested. Okay, Mary, now that I got all that hullabaloo out of the way, shall we get to our headlines?
Yes.
Let's do it. Oh, boy. Okay, Mary, so apparently in other select foreign countries, there are this vaccine that they're taking for COVID. It's called the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine. Have you ever heard of have you heard of this kind of COVID vaccine?
I've heard of AstraZeneca.
Yeah. So apparently there are some serious side effects confirmed with the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine. Some patients are trying to blame all sorts of things on it, including breast enlargement, weight gain, random moaning, sunburn, and genital herpes. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I know. Now, do you think these complaints are all legit, Mary?
I can see, the breast enlargement and weight gain, because, those two kind of go, you get bigger if you gain weight kind of thing.
Yeah.
And some medications do make you gain weight. The sunburn, there's a lot of medications that make you more sensitive to the sun. Maybe... Yeah, probably not genital herpes. And definitely not random moaning.
Yeah. I was going to say, really? Like a vaccine, you shoot up a vaccine and it's just yeah, I want some pizza. I want to go to my car and fill up some gas. No. Yeah. I mean, who knows? The random moaning may lead to genital herpes. So there's a connection there. There you go. Wow. Our next headline, Mary. Do you want to know why adults are drinking out of baby bottles?
Not particularly, but go ahead.
Well, you know what? Too late, because I already prepped it for our show.
Okay, go for it.
So the big new pandemic trend in some Persian Gulf countries, adults drinking out of baby bottles. Now, this is because the stress of the pandemic has made people so nostalgic for childhood that they're actually drinking out of baby bottles. What do you? I mean, come on now. I mean, aren't you sort of nostalgic about your childhood when there wasn't a pandemic right now, Mary? No?
I mean, there wasn't a pandemic 2 years ago. I wasn't a child then, but
you raise a good point. But no, I just love the idea of an adult drinking out of a baby bottle, and at the same time just being like, okay, time to file my taxes. You know, it's just like, what the hell is going on here? Oh, boy. All right, Mary, are you on Tinder?
not currently.
Okay, good, because it's a piece of trash website. I'm sorry, Tinder. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, it is.
But no. Tinder is like really desperate to like have people start hooking up again. And what they're doing, they're actually giving out 1,000 free COVID tests on, I guess it was actually this Saturday. No, as we're taping this right now, Saturday, March 20th, today, Tinder is giving out 1,000 free COVID tests to help 500 matches feel more comfortable meeting up and doing, what people usually do when they meet up with Tinder matches. So
wow.
I know. What do you think about that, Mary? Do you think that's, is that a responsible thing, a great thing to do, a terrible thing to do? What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really, it's whatever. Like if more people are going to get tested and stay safe, then go for it. Like, that's a good thing. But they're probably the ones contributing to the increase of genital herpes.
Yeah. Because it's like, you know what? The more people that are going out on dates and being in public and such, the more you're going to have herpes and COVID and a combination of curvid and herpes. Curvid and herpes. You know what I mean? Herpes or
damn curvid.
Yeah, right. But here's my thought. What if the people who are taking these COVID tests for Tinder, what if they test positive? I mean, then it just goes back to our point that it's just like you're spreading around COVID, you're spreading around STDs. I mean, at this point, I think Tinder.
Well, if it comes back positive, then they know that they should stay away from people.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, but then that'll like make them sad though, right? I feel like at this point Tinder should just like pass out vaccines instead because
right.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm about to go on a date with the most attractive person in the world, and then you get the COVID test back, and it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
God, it's awful. Speaking of Tinder, they're actually also letting users run background checks on their dates. Now you'll have to pay for the service, but personally. Now, what do you think? Do you think that's a great idea? Background checks before you go on your date?
It's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because not many people are going to be super upfront with you. Like, oh yeah, I went to jail for 5 years for dealing drugs. Like, let's still go on a date. Like, not a lot of people are going to be proud of that.
Yeah. They're going to make it seem like they're Prince Charming and then go about their day.
Right.
You know what? I personally think, I think the background checks idea is a great idea. I think it actually should be free because, your date could be a murderer, and do you really want to...
Yeah.
And do you really want to pay $500 to find out if your date is a murderer or not? Like, actually, true story, Mary. I don't even know if I tell you this, but my girlfriend Tony, she had a friend Robin who works in the prison system. Before our first date, she actually had her friend Robin do a background check on me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What'd she find?
Well, she only found an unpaid speeding ticket from when I used to live in Iowa. So Tony was like, "Oh, okay, that's good." It could have been worse,
Wow.
But you know what? No. I admire that. I respect that. It's like, hey, you don't want to get murdered. You don't want to get raped. So there you go.
Right.
And now here we are 8 or 9 months later. So there you go.
Yeah.
Mary, dad bods. Dad bods are actually the most attractive body type for single people, according to a new poll by Dating.com. What do you think? Do you like a chiseled look on a man, or do you like that dad bod look?
110% dad bod.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
there's nothing sexier than a dad bod.
Now, why is that? Tell me why the dad body is sexy to you.
I don't know. It's just like, it's comfy. Like when you're cuddling, it's like another pillow, and they're warm and soft and like usually not Well,
wait. I'm sorry.
Sometimes not douchebags.
Okay.
Because if you got like that good body and you know it, then you're like more like, yeah, I'm all that.
Yeah.
And like super uncomfortable to like sleep with because you're like laying on a rock.
Yeah, you know what?
And it's just, I don't know. Like chiseled bodies are nice to look at.
Right.
But dad bods are also nice to look at.
That's and you know what? That's totally fine. You know what? And I've heard that argument before that you're saying that dad bods, when you cuddle with them and when you sleep with them, there is a certain sort of like, oh my God, this is so comfortable. Like this fat stomach on my face. It's so great. Right. It's like a warm pillow. I love it. Whereas the chiseled look, like you said, it's good to look at. But I think with some women, from what I've found and what I've heard, some women are actually intimidated by that because they think like, oh my God, he has like this great workout body. Maybe I need to work out because if I don't work out, he's not going to like me for a long period of time. So yeah, there's like actually like a natural down to earth quality about the dad bod that I think is becoming more attractive nowadays.
And they're going to like definitely eat burgers and fries with you. Like no big deal. Bean dip, chicken wings, like barbecue, steak. Like they're going to eat all the food. But if you get a guy who's like at the gym 10 times a day, he's going to like eat a salad while you get like fettuccine Alfredo at the restaurant.
That's no fun. Boo the guy with the salad. I hope he goes somewhere and dies with that salad. Oh boy! Hey, you know what? Speaking of food, Mary. Oh my God, I want to get your opinion on this restaurant rule. So this restaurant in Denton, Texas. Now Texas. They just went crazy. They're opening up everything. No mask.
I know. In Texas.
No mask. No social distancing. Everything is open. No COVID restrictions in Texas right now. Right now, this restaurant in Denton, Texas, they're actually adding a $50 charge to people's bills if, quote, I have to explain why masks are mandatory. So actually, you know what? This Texas restaurant is the exception. So they're saying they will add a $50 charge to your bill if the employees have to explain why you have to wear a mask. And they're actually going to charge you $75 if they have to hear why you disagree with them.
That's hilarious.
I know. Now, so far, they haven't hit anyone with the fine. I don't know, Mary. I mean, it seems like that could be illegal. What do you think? I mean, if you ran a restaurant, would you do that? Would you be like, hey, you know what?
If it's a private restaurant, they can do whatever they want.
That's true.
Like, it's not saying that, like, just because they cancel the mask and open everything up doesn't mean that they make wearing a mask illegal. Like, you can still require, like if you're a private company and you still don't feel comfortable with going back to the way things were, you can still require people to wear masks in your store.
Yeah.
And you can refuse service if they're not wearing one. But it's not like you can't, and it's not like you have to tell people, oh, you can't wear a mask because no more mask rules. Like, you can still wear a mask if you want to, and private companies can still make you wear one at their facility.
Right. Oh, boy. Well, you know what? We're getting closer and closer to summer where maybe masking is not going to be a requirement because, you see millions of more people getting the vaccine. So
that would be so nice.
I know.
To go to the beach without a mask.
I know. And it would also be so nice if we're able to scream on roller coasters at amusement parks.
Right?
Yeah. And
to actually go to an amusement park.
Yes. Now, speaking of which, did you hear the story, Mary? Disneyland is actually going to be reopening on April 30th. Just for California residents for now. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. And amusement parks in California, this is a true story. They're about to reopen. They're actually going to ask people not to scream on roller coasters to try to keep them from spreading COVID. Imagine going on a roller coaster and knowing that you're going to get like that natural terrifying fearness that you get when going down on a roller coaster, and then you're just being told not to scream. I mean, can you do that?
I mean, I think there's probably going to be accidental screams.
Yeah.
Or like, you can't help it because you're like free falling.
Yeah.
Imagine they're like, if you scream, we charge you $75.
Oh, God. $75 if you scream, $150 if you cry. Oh.
Keep those tears to yourself.
Exactly. And you know, Mary, and you know, I mean, you've been on rides with me. You know that this rule is not going to work on me. You know I'm going to...
And $200 if you throw up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Mary has been on rides with me. I've screamed and cursed in front of kids when we've gotten to like...
Oh, my gosh. That time we were on the... Dreamcatcher.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell the story.
Everyone was laughing at you.
Yeah. So
you're like, oh my god. Like we hadn't even started moving yet.
Yeah. And I said everything. I was like, mother effer. Oh my God, mother effer. I want to get off this mother effing ride right now.
Little 7-year-olds next to you.
Oh, it was awful. Well, lastly, we have a customer, Mary. This is our last headline. A customer who demanded a refund from a store in St. Paul, Minnesota after, quote, I ordered a dozen custom masks from you. However, you only sent me 12. So we have another example of somebody who doesn't know the difference between dozen and 12, which is that there's no difference. They're the same thing. Remember that moment on our show, Mary, when we talked about that woman who did not know the difference between a dozen and 50 donuts?
Yeah.
Well, let me play that clip again for those who are listening who just don't know what we're talking about.
I need more. 50. That's what a dozen is. Not 12.
Yeah. And so I,
That's what a dozen is.
Yeah. A dozen is 50. A dozen is 50. A decade is 55,000 years. I mean, what do we care about numbers and math anymore? Okay. Yeah. So I guess the unfortunate thing about the pandemic is that because schools have been closed, people just don't know what education is anymore.
No one knows math anymore.
Oh my God. Well, I guess that's a great way to end our headlines. People don't know math. All right, if you have a headline you want to share with me and Main Squeeze Mary, Facebook.com/The Anything Show. You can also contact us at Instagram, at Anything Show Francois. We're on Instagram at Anything Show FRANCOIS. All right, John Francois here with Main Squeeze Mary on The Anything Show this Saturday, March 20th, 2021. Oh, we love it when you respond to the question that we like to put on the Jean Francois Facebook page. It's time for another round of Ask Anything. Yes. All right, Mary, this week we're asking people... Oh, by the way, I got to say, congrats once again to our winner for the month of March for the $100 gift card and the Anything Show shot glass and keychain, J.A. Pastor. He actually tagged me on my personal Facebook page, John Francois, Jon, last name FRANCOIS. He actually tagged himself receiving his shot glass, keychain, and gift card from the wonderful state of Florida. So shouts out to you, Jay. Thank you so much.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yay! And stay tuned the month of April. That's your next chance to get a $100 gift card and an Anything Show shot glass and keychain. Right now, it's our Anything Show Ask Anything question of the week. What is the toy or game from your childhood that would be unsafe today? Mary, you mentioned a toy. Go ahead.
Well, I guess it's kind of a toy, but, do you remember Heelys?
I don't. Explain.
Yeah, so they're sneakers with wheels in them. Like wheels in the heels. Or
okay.
And so you can take the covers off and wheel around in your shoes. They call them Heelys.
Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah,
and I always thought that they were super dangerous just because they're kind of like rollerblades in a way.
Okay.
But attached to your shoes.
Yeah, so if you're like a little kid with no sense of balance, there is a good chance that you could fall and cut yourself and bleed to death.
Pretty much, yeah. And they never advertise, they never say, oh, you should wear protective gear or whatever. It was just always a bunch of kids in regular school clothes going to school in their Heelys.
Yeah. Oh my God.
on the sidewalk, in the halls,
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know.
It's crazy.
I always thought it was super unsafe then. I think it's super unsafe now.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the responses on our Facebook page. What toy or game from your childhood would be unsafe today? Alyssa says metal-tipped lawn darts. That sounds very dangerous. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Ruth Jenkins says, according to Whammo, super elastic bubble plastic was made of several different petroleum-based products, including acetone. Wow. So Ruth, you stopped me at petroleum-based products because petroleum is the same thing that you use in like gas for your car. So I think if you have a toy that's used with a product that's also used to put gas in your car, chances are we're not going to go with that.
Probably not safe.
Yeah. Anthony says Thundercats, referring to the cartoon superheroes. I guess they were like action figures. Maybe that's what Anthony is referring to. Devin gave me a picture of these purple sandals with like these elevator pumps under it. So I guess if kids wore these, they would just trip over and fall like crazy. Shirley says a jungle gym that went 4 layers up, built on asphalt. What? Oh my God. Christina says classic dodgeballs used for dodgeball. Yeah, because you never want to be hit in the face with a dodgeball. That would be a bloody mess on your face. Hey, Robert says Furby. Do you remember the Furby toys, Mary?
Oh my gosh, I love Furbies. How are those unsafe?
I don't know, but Robert says too many people were attacked by Furbies. So I guess kids were just...
Oh, yeah, because like there were some people that thought like the Furbies were possessed and stuff.
Okay, all right.
And like would come to life and like actually attack you and hurt you.
Wow.
I loved my Furby. I was like so attached to that thing.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
I bet. Jesse says a pogo ball. William says, what? A wood-burning iron, a Cox gas engine powered dive bomber plane running on nitrogen fuel. Some of my chemistry set ingredients. Okay, William is doing some dangerous scientific thing, which obviously should not be a toy. Johnny says Kerbangers. Wow. All right. Merry-go-rounds. Donna says merry-go-rounds are dangerous. Yeah, I guess when... Yeah, because like, you know, there's these stiff hard rock horses that you go on, Mary, and then they go up and down very stiffly, and they could just like break at any moment. So yeah, when they break at any moment, then I think your genitals might be affected. I could guess. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I've never had an unsafe experience on a merry-go-round.
Yeah. A bicycle with no helmet, knee pads, or elbow pads, Laura says. Well, yeah, no duh. You always got to wear your helmet and your knee pads and your elbow pads when you go on a bicycle. Dr. Dreffel, lab stuff, creepy crawlers, says Julian. Most everything I did as a kid would be considered dangerous or triggered for some people today, says Tony. Yeah, a lot of people saying jar. Diane says Legos. Oh, wow. Legos are dangerous. Have you ever had a cautious thing happen to you with Legos?
Yeah, I stepped on it.
Oh God. And what happened? Did your foot bleed? Did you have any emergency room worthiness that you had to go through?
Just major pain.
Oh my God. Alyssa sent me a bunch of pictures of like these very pokey ball things because of course you don't want to be poked with balls. That would be a terrible thing. Unless you're looking for a good adventure in the bedroom. So let's just leave that as an exception.
Why would they be pokey though?
Because you know what? You're with a man that has a condition that requires his balls to be pokey. That's why, Mary. Come on now.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, let's make sense of these things. Joshua says paddleball. Alyssa also says soccer boppers. Do you know soccer boppers? Apparently there's like these boxing glove things that you just punch people with. That's what I'm getting from Alyssa's picture right here. Huh. All right. Well, Russell says the majority of stuff that he played with in his childhood was unsafe, including the paint on it. Yeah, you never want to lick paint or put paint in your eye. Paint is always a dangerous thing to deal with as a child. So, oh boy. Yeah, lots of dangerous toys, and let's be careful and not have them today. That's Ask Anything, y'all. Alrighty, if you have a burning desire to win a $100 gift card and an Anything Show shot glass and keychain, please keep up with our Ask Anything questions. You can find our Ask Anything questions on my personal Facebook page. I can be found on Facebook personally at Jean Francois, Jon, last name Francois. And like I said, month of April, your next chance to win that $100 gift card and a Anything Show with Jean Francois shot glass and keychain. All right, Mary, you know what? In just a few, we're going to get to singer and former American Idol finalist Corey Clark. Stay tuned for that right here on The Anything Show. In the meantime, we didn't do this last week, Mary. You want to get viral this time around?
Absolutely.
Yay! It's Let's Get Viral, our time to display the viral videos of the week right here on The Anything Show. All right, Mary, we start with this woman from TikTok who posted a video where she recommends you poop a certain way. Let's see.
What?
I know. Let's see how this woman recommends we should poop.
This will change your life forever. You have been pooping wrong. What I want you to do is poop backwards, get all of your favorite snacks, get your favorite show, and that's how you poop. It's the best of all times. And you just sit there pooping and you're jamming out. Oh, it's a snake. Budget.
Yeah, so this woman's clearly crazy. She needs medication. She needs medication. She needs mental health. But no, basically her logic is, oh my God, if you want to sit on the toilet and also catch up on your Netflix shows, then turn around, poop backwards, and then rest your computer on the toilet tank so that you can watch your stuff while you're pooping. What do you think about that, Mary?
Oh my gosh, why not just watch it on your phone?
That too.
You don't need a computer.
Yeah,
just sit normal and watch it on your phone.
Yeah, that too. And also, you know what? I mean, give or take, people are pooping for like 5 or 10 minutes. You really can't wait 5 or 10 minutes to go through your business and then go back to your room and watch Netflix. Do you really have to do it in the bathroom?
I know some people, they watch their shows in the shower. They, just doing literally everything.
Yeah.
And it's just take a break for a minute. Just take your 10-minute shower in peace.
Exactly. Take a break from that technology stuff. Hey, speaking of bathroom stuff, Mary, a woman who is studying to be a pelvic floor physical therapist posts advice videos, and this one's actually been getting a lot of hits on TikTok. Here's what she's saying.
Should we talk power peeing? This is going to throw some of you for a loop. When you sit on the toilet, you're not supposed to push out your pee. Pushing when you pee can actually put increased pressure on your pelvic floor muscles and cause them to weaken over time. This is not good. So when you get to the toilet, just sit down, lean a little forward, and let your bladder do all the work. Constant power peeing can contribute to pelvic organ prolapse, urinary leakage, and even diastasis rectus abdominis, which I don't really pronounce right all the time, so don't at me. I literally grew up power peeing, so this is news to me as well, but I thought I should share because I have a lot of patients that like to push when they pee, and now they have a bladder prolapse.
Yeah, so Mary, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you've been drinking 5,000 gallons of water for the day, and then you're going home at night, you finally get a chance to be in contact with the toilet, and you really just want to let out that pee aggressively. No. What this video is saying is, no, don't let out that pee aggressively. Let it out softly so that you can have a better, longer life. So I don't know. I mean,
I never knew that.
So be honest, Mary. What do you think? I mean, do you think listening to this video that you're going to try not to power pee?
I mean, I don't really anyways. But...
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? This is why you're going to live until 105, Mary. There you go. Good for you.
Yeah.
All righty, Mary. This guy... Oh, never mind. Another woman on TikTok rated different items her trauma surgeon mom had to remove from people's butts over the year. Yeah, each person claimed they accidentally fell on the object.
Yes, accidentally.
Sure.
That's why it ended 10 inches up there.
Yeah, you'll never believe it. Okay, so this is the list of items that this person's mom had to remove from people's butts in the hospital.
An apple. Wouldn't have been my fruit of choice. Seems difficult. 5 out of 10. A 1-liter Pepsi bottle. Ambitious. Unclear if it was Pepsi or Diet Pepsi. 7 out of 10. A baby blue cigar holder. Understandable shape, but it had actually been given to this guy as a gift to celebrate the birth of his new son. 5 out of 10. An eggplant. This dude told my mom he was naked gardening. The girth of this. 9 out of 10. A light bulb. Just seems so dangerous. I must have been real bored in the bedroom for these two. 8 out of 10. And lastly, my favorite one. A Miss Butterworth syrup bottle that was shoved so far up this man that when they took x-rays, you could see her face! 20 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Mary. Imagine, I mean, what if your mom came home to you and said, oh my God, Mary, you would never believe all the stuff that I had to pull out of people's butts today at work.
That is hilarious.
I bet. Hey, you know what? A guy who worked at Starbucks for almost 10 years, he posted a video about the foolproof way to get a free cup of coffee, just in case you're interested.
All right, guys, I worked for Starbucks for almost 10 years, and I'm going to share 2 tips that I've never seen posted online before. All right, so to start, listen, I'm not here to snitch on anybody, but listen, if you're rude to a barista, you may or may not be getting decaf espresso in your caramel macchiato. Sorry, Karen. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Tip number 2, a foolproof way to getting a free drink and a free snack. Okay, so in order for this to work, you have to go into the store. You can't go through drive-thru. I know. It's so fun to go through the drive-thru, blast the tunes, get that iced coffee, like, ooh, I love it. I know you do too, but you have to go into the cafe in order for this to work. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the barista and ask to do a coffee tasting with them. They're going to prepare whatever pastry you want with whatever coffee you want. You guys are going to enjoy it together. They're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be great. Try it. Let me know how it goes.
All right. Well, Mary, there you go. I mean, are you a big fan of Starbucks? Are you going for that?
No.
No?
I don't like Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't like Starbucks either because I remember trying Starbucks in high school. And actually, not in high school. I remember having Starbucks coffees in college to keep me awake during early morning classes. And oh boy, the poop that came out of my butt afterwards, it was fire. Very much.
I just don't like how it tastes.
Yeah.
I just think it's not, the coffee just isn't great.
Yeah.
Like, I get better coffee from Cumbies.
I bet. It's insane. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to end our Let's Get Viral segment because we are running out of time. That's our viral videos of the week. Oh, boy. If you have a viral video you want to send me and Mary, facebook.com/theanythingshow and on Instagram @anythingshowfrancois. That's @anythingshowfrancois. It's John Francois here with Main Squeeze Mary on The Anything Show. We have our interview and music from former American Idol finalist Corey Clark coming up in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. In the meantime, let's get into some celebrity gossip. Mary, shall we get to said celebrity gossip?
Yes, please.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is what happens when I have shots with my DJ friend Craig Mitchell right before the show. I'm trying to just figure out where the hell I am and what is radio and all that good stuff.
So far, you've been doing good. You found the music for everything.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
So you're getting better.
Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you. I'm a professional. That's what it calls. That's what we call it. But anyway, according to ESPN, I got to give a shout out to Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, the famous golfer, he has returned to his South Florida home to continue recovery from the serious leg injuries he suffered in a one-vehicle crash in Southern California on February 23rd. He is a superstar golfer. He is the face of golf, which reminds me that we have to give some love to our sponsor for the Anything Show today, which is Imagine Golf. Cue the music. Oh, yes. Imagine Golf, Mary, the #1 golf app for the mental game. You know what? When you see golf on TV, there are some idiots that think, oh my God, it's such a boring sport. But you know what? There's a lot of mentalness and preparedness and intelligence that comes with playing golf. And if you, I guess, are kind of lazy to be playing golf in person physically, but you like the stimulation that comes with playing golf, and you want to do it on your phone, then Imagine Golf is the destination for you to do it. Now, Mary, I wonder if you can tell me how many downloads Imagine Golf has on their app.
Well, I'm going to guess a couple 100,000.
Yes, you are correct. 200,000 downloads, 3,000 plus 5-star reviews, a 4.9-star rating in the App Store. Oh, my God, Mary, do you know what the Drive is?
The Drive?
Yeah. It's drive said twice. So basically
Tell me.
Yeah, so what Imagine Golf does really, really well, they give you these snackable 3-minute audio lessons to help you think and play better. It's easily digestible. And on top of that, they give you inspiration via all these sources from all these famous golfers. So, for example, you get best-selling golf books like Harvey Penick's Little Red Book, Ben Hogan's 5 Lessons, How I Play Golf by Tiger Woods himself, and Don't Choke by Gary Player. I mean, Mary, how does this make you feel? Does this make you want to play golf?
I mean, yeah, I try it.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think you could do very well at golf, Mary. I see some golf.
Well, thank you.
I see some golfing sexiness quality in you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
well, maybe there could be a little bit of sexiness to golfing.
exactly. Well, Tiger Woods. Look. I mean, look. I mean, if you remember, Tiger Woods, like 10 years ago, he was messing around with like 55 different women at the same time, cheating on his wife. So if you're telling me that there's no sexiness in a golf player, then I'm going to say pshaw. No, there is sexiness in a golf player.
All right.
Yeah. So for Imagine Golf, the app, you can listen for weekly and monthly giveaways from top golf brands. They have a giveaway show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that you got to check out. And you know what? If you're hesitant about Imagine Golf, that's okay, because they have a 7-day free trial that you can try out with absolutely no commitment. You can download for free in the Apple Store. Mary, do you want to know what makes Imagine Golf different?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. How about you tell me? Do you have the script in front of you, or do I only
I do, yeah.
Okay. All right. So what makes Imagine Golf different? Tell me the first point, because I need a break from talking.
It's focused on the mental game.
Ooh.
It's snackable. I love that word, snackable.
Oh, makes me want to eat a golf ball right now.
You could just do 3 minutes a day.
Yeah.
All of the audio.
Yeah. So you can listen on the go. Yeah. And even better, there are some testimonials given by actual Imagine Golf members. What's the first testimonial that you see there, Mary, from someone who's just like, oh my God, I want to be with Imagine Golf so badly?
Someone says, this is absolutely the best app ever. Purchased on a whim, and in 3 minutes, I'm already viewing things differently.
Yeah. Someone else also says Imagine Golf is brain food for your golf game. And what's the last testimonial, Mary?
So much more than golf. There are so many nuggets to take into life. Thank you, Imagine Golf.
Yeah. So the great thing about Imagine Golf is that you can always keep imagining what's possible. Anything is possible with Imagine Golf, the #1 golf app for the mental game. Thank you so much, guys, for sponsoring the Anything Show with Jean-Francois. All right, because
thank you.
Yeah, because we love Imagine Golf so much, we barely have any time for all our other celebrity gossip segments, but that's okay. Mary, we of course had Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. They had Oh, Mary's gonna say what I know she's gonna say. So this actually might make you happy, Mary, because Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, they had their performance of course, the very dirty song WAP. Ask for It by Name. They performed it at the Grammy Awards the other weekend, and it attracted, I think about 80 people complained to the FCC about their performance. And we compared that to J-Lo and Shakira's Super Bowl halftime show, which got 1,300 complaints. Now, look, I mean, I saw the performance. Personally, I don't think it's any different from any other sexualized live music performances that we've seen on television. I think that the outrage is just based on the fact that, this might be the first time that we've seen black women just owning their sexuality in public like this. And, I kind of remember, Mary, that when Adam Levine performed at the Super Bowl with Maroon 5, and he had his shirt off. He was sexualizing the heck out of everything, and there were no complaints for that. So, look, I don't know. I just feel like there's an unfair double standard, but, go ahead. You go ahead, Mary. You tell me what you don't like about WAP. Go ahead.
I don't think it has anything to do with race or the fact that they're women owning their bodies.
Okay.
I think so many people are just so quick to say that just because that, yes, that's part of what's happening. Yes, they're black. Yes, they're women. Yes, they're owning up their bodies and whatever. But that, I don't think that's the big issue. I think it's because the song is just vulgar and disgusting.
But, Mary,
it's not something that even I as an don't want to listen to.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't listen to, like if a guy were to sing that same exact song, I still wouldn't listen to it.
Well, he wouldn't because he doesn't have a vagina. So that's first off.
But I'm saying, like, I mean, wet ass penis.
Yeah.
It could still be called WAP.
Okay. Hey, look. I mean, I all I know for a fact is that guys will sing songs that are similarly vulgar. I mean, I remember that song. Oh, you're a crazy bitch, but you f so good. You're on top of it. I mean, when me and you are hearing that song in the club, we're dancing to that song immediately, Mary. And that's sung by a male rock band. So I just feel like what? If it's guys, it's like, oh, it's guys being guys. But if it's women, it's like, oh God, what the hell, you whore. So
I don't know. I just don't like the song.
Okay, you know what? And you're not the only one. There are a lot of people that don't like it. They think it's too much. I know a radio personality that I admire and love. She was talking about how her mom, when she was watching that performance with her at the Grammys, she literally immediately walked out and left and went home because she was so disgusted by all the gyrating and all the suggestive vagina talking. So. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. Oh my God, there's so much freaking celebrity gossip we have to talk about, and we're not gonna have time to talk about it, and it really bums me out. Oh God. All right, yeah, because we have a freaking 20-minute interview that we have to get to, so we have to get to that. But you know what? We're gonna try to get through all of this leftover stuff next week because if there's anything about leftovers, you can't waste them. If it's still good, if it's still not rotten, if the food still smells good. Just let's eat it. Let's eat it.
All right. Well, I can't wait for next week.
We're going to get to my conversation and some music from American Idol finalist, formerly Corey Clark. Mary, it's been a pleasure to talk to you, and let's do this again next time.
Toodles.
Yay!
All right. You are not the one for I. Bringing trouble on my way that I don't want. But I ignore that thought. Doing what my heart told me from here on out. What did I just say? Tell me that you love me. Thought about it just right now. Should've never let me go. Thought about it just right now. It's over, I'm thankful did not die. Naughty boy, naughty boy, a naughty boy, a naughty boy, ready or not, jumped up in cold sweat, had to get to ya, causing me relapse like drugs, oh yeah. Naughty boy, it's over, I'm thankful did not die. She looked like she angry, I think she could take it. Used to be the one that I've been looking for, now you're just the one that I don't want no more now. I handle all the curves up on her body, I know she gonna miss me in the Rari. If you do not like it, I can drop you when I pass go. Thought about it just right now, should've never let me go. Thought about it just right now, it's over, I'm thankful did not die. Naughty boy, naughty boy, a naughty boy, a naughty boy, ready or not, jumped up in cold sweat, had to get to ya, causing me relapse like drugs, oh yeah. Naughty boy, it's over, I'm thankful did not die.
Thank you for the back shot. I'm coming like a TikTok. Boom, bop. I hit that. She give it to me, boom, baby, boom, baby. She give it to me, boom, baby, boom, baby. She give it to me.
She give it to me. She give it to me. Naughty boy, naughty boy, a naughty boy, a naughty boy, ready or not, jumped up in cold sweat, had to get to ya, causing me relapse like drugs, oh yeah. Naughty boy, it's over, I'm thankful did not die. Ooh.
Corey Clark's latest hit, Naughty Boy, right here on The Anything Show. Here's Corey to tell us about it.
I was approached to write just anything I could write for different tracks that had no lyrics, no melodies, no nothing on them, to try to sell what's known in the industry, in the recording industry, is licensing and synchronization rights to another group to do something with it. In Korea, or I believe it was South Korea, because I don't think America has good relations with North Korea at the time being. So what ended up happening is this song, Naughty Boy, sat around for quite some time. And at the time I had a distribution deal with Sony Music and The Orchard, and powered by The Orchard, I should say. And quite frankly, this song sat around and never got picked up by these entities in the Asian territories that it was being shot to and that it was originally presented to me to. So I told the other songwriter and the producer, hey, I've got a distribution and I've got a distribution deal with Sony and The Orchard. Let's put it out. It's a great song. Let's just see what it does. And essentially, the bottom line is that it went from the digital version of the song to what is now charting at number 60 on the National Radio Media Base chart, with a live interpretation of the song, which is the Naughty Boy that you guys are currently playing, and that's released through Sony and The Orchard. And I'm very thankful that it is that I'm having the opportunity to get back on the charts again, because this isn't my first time on the charts. It's an important time for me to be on the charts again, because as an independent artist outside of RCA Records and American Idol and everything that made me a two-time certified gold recording artist, I'm now charting on my own, if that makes sense to you. So for me, that's a huge accomplishment. And there's only 3 national charts in the nation. There's Billboard, Media Base, and Nielsen SoundScan sound chart. So for me to be able to chart again on one of the 3 national charts is a humbling experience for myself, and it's it's a teaching opportunity. To be honest, it's a teaching opportunity. It's like to let me know that good music is going to always win.
We'll have more music and conversation with Corey Clark right after this.
I gotta say big thanks to our friends at Amaction Golf for supporting The Anything Show with Jean-Francois. Amaction Golf, if you don't know, is the #1 app for the mental game. This app has 200,000 downloads, over 3,000 5-star reviews, and a 4.9-star rating in the App Store. They got the Drive. This is a snackable 3-minute audio lesson to help you think and play better. Amaction Golf releases a new audio class daily that spotlights the big ideas from best-selling golf books such as Harvey Pennick's Little Red Book, Ben Hogan's 5 Lessons, How I Play Golf by the King himself, Tiger Woods, and Don't Choke by Gary Player. You can listen for weekly and monthly giveaways from top golf brands. I personally am a big fan of the Amaction Golf Giveaway Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so stay tuned for that. And if you're saying to yourself, all right, John, come on, what's the point? How much do I have to pay for this? Good news. Amaction Golf is going to start you off with a 7-day free trial with absolutely no commitment. Hey, if you don't believe me, take it from this testimonial I just checked out. Quote, Amaction Golf's daily 3-minute affirmations have helped me become more positive about my game. I have lowered my handicap 6 strokes over the past 6 months. End quote. Amaction Golf, they are different. They make you focused on the mental game. They're snackable, just 3 minutes a day, and it's all audio so you can listen on the go. Amaction Golf. Download the app today and keep imagining what's possible.
The protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Lord, protect me from the ones who pretend to have so much love for me. They gon' make me get a gun, put a bullet where I feel it is supposed to be. Lord, I'm trying to be good, but they take my kindness for weakness. Take me out if they could. Set the line and love is blind so I can see it. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Lord, protect me from the snakes. Keep my grass cut off so I can see them slither. One of my biggest mistakes was to believe that a friend would be a friend forever. Loyalty and respect is two words we've all heard but rather see it. Trust is simply the test. The fake love and hating cause we do not need it. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Smiling out in my face. What I have trying to take my place. I need someone that I can trust. A friend to the end, no matter what. It's gonna be hard to find someone like that. Someone to have back. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them. Lord, protect me from my friends. My enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in the grill. Gotta keep a close eye on them.
From former American Idol finalist Corey Clark, that is Protect Me. And actually, Corey spoke with me right here on The Anything Show about how that song relates to the pandemic.
I mean, look, in the current age of this pandemic that we're in with the social distancing and whatnot, I got with my man Will Singh, who's a very amazing songwriter, I guess I should say. Like, dude is dope. And he had a basic concept when he came to me with it. And before my production partner and his production partner, Stanley Washington, we call him Stantronic, before he passed away in 2019, he had started upon this idea for us to do this song, Protect Me. And because it wasn't finished, but because it was such a prolific song, and we had started creating it before this pandemic thing happened, but it appeared to me, anyway, as the artist, that it attached to the pandemic situation because of the lyrics. It's like, Lord, protect me from my friends, my enemies, I can handle them. It's the ones that's always in my grill. Got to keep a close eye on them. That's the chorus, right? So the ones that's always in my grill part, I tried to do my best to tie it to what was currently taking place with the social distancing aspect of the coronavirus pandemic, and that being the fact that you got to stay 6 feet apart. And also mixing that with the fact that, you know, even outside of the coronavirus, the majority of the times when people get harmed or hurt or taken advantage of is by people that you love or care about. And so there's that aspect of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the aspect of it where it's like there's people that you love and care about that might not care about the coronavirus, and so they're all up in your face and in your grill and shit, and they're like, you know, just talking to you like it's regular times. It's like, yo, hold up, whoa, 6 feet, dude, 6 feet. What are you doing? Why are you coming all up on me? So Protect Me had a lot of, not a lot. It had a couple of different attributable aspects to it that I felt people could connect with, and that being keeping people up out your grill and also watching people that you love and care about that are in a position to do you wrong. Because I'm going to tell you this, from personal experience, bro, the ones that hurt you the most are the ones that you really ain't looking at. And that could be family, that could be friends, you know, it could be a love relationship, but nobody can harm you as tough or as efficiently as somebody that you've turned your back against.
My huge thanks to singer Corey Clark for giving me his time right here on The Anything Show. Please look him up online. He is such a talented guy. Corey, last name Clark. You will not be disappointed. Hey, let's close out with one more song from Corey. This is an acoustic version of the socially relevant single, Color Me, right here on The Anything Show.
I'll take you higher than you ever thought you could be, and never let your love come down. We'll go over places thought you'd never see. This whole wide world's our playground. Yeah. Excuse me, baby, no, I sound so crazy. You're all I want in this life, and it's making me feel like, and you know what you are. Just as soon as we take flight, two birds of a feather, they always go in pairs. Some fish and chips along the way. Drop right in from the sky, and it's making me feel like, and you know what you are. Just as soon as we take flight, yeah, one look in my direction, then we're off to the sea. When will your sun complexion color me, color me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now sooner or later, bound to hit a storm, but don't you worry about the rain, 'cause under my feather, twig, a leaf, and stone will bear the fruits of our domain. Now tell me, baby, you'll be my only lady, and now together we fly. Making me feel like, and you know what you are. the sea. Where will your sun complexion color me? Color me. Well, look in my direction, then we're off to the sea. Where will your sun complexion color me? Color me.
Listen to The Anything Show with John Francois on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. How does John know how to set up podcasts? Is he that? No, he can't be that smart. Follow on Facebook at The Anything Show and on Instagram at Anything Show Francois. Did you get all that?